Tiger Nation. Back at it again, still down here in the Big Easy. HBCU Legacy Bowl. This time we're going to the trenches. El Capitone, Big Huncho, Evan Henry, man.
Sir.
Good to see you, brother.
How you doing, Ken?
How you doing, baby? How's your week been going?
Man,
Talk to me.
It's a blessing to be out here, man. Getting the opportunity to play against the best that the HBCU has to offer, and put my best foot forward with my brothers for one last time. Yeah,
man. You came down here with 6 brothers and 6 coaches, man. So tell us how that has been. I know that's been a, somewhat of a smooth transition, but let's hear it from your own words. How does it feel to be down here with your coaches and your teammates?
Like you said, it has been a smooth transition, because one thing they don't say when you come to the HBCU Legacy Bowl, when you win the national championship, it just feel more easy. Like everybody know who you are. You got to learn who everybody else is. You know, they know what type of player and what type of coaching staff, what type of team Jackson State is. So when you walk into a building, it's just you walking in, with your chest held high, because you're him, essentially. So I get a chance every day to walk in this building, representing my school, my alma mater the right way. And it's been a very much easy transition having, those 6 coaches, like you said, here coaching me once again, because we went to the mountaintop, So it ain't too many players here that don't have that respect for Jackson State already, because they understand the dynasty that we built, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? You've been at Jackson State for a good little minute now. You got a chance to start your Jackson State journey with our previous coach, Coach Prime. But I know you started your high school over in Dallas, DeSoto High School. Shout out to DeSoto. And you left high school, went to ULM, and I know we talked about it in times past before. But I kind of want to get your thought process, because you actually got a chance to go to the Celebration Bowl. We didn't accomplish that goal. But talk about the differences between what failure felt like and then to finally get over the hump. Talk about the differences.
Man, that's a good question. Because like you said, starting my career off in high school at a winning program like DeSoto, I really didn't know what failure felt like. We didn't really lose that many games for me to understand what failure was and how to overcome that adversity. Because when you fail, if you don't have the mental capacity to remember that you got to get back up eventually, then you're gonna keep failing. So when I got to ULM, that was my first time really understanding what failure was and how to cope with that, how to understand that, sometimes you're gonna fail, you're gonna get knocked down in life, but that's how you get back up as far as that off season. And that's where it starts. It starts in the off season once you get knocked down, And it starts with that training that nobody else is willing to do. When other people are sleeping, literally, that's when you're working. And that's the mindset that we, as Jackson State alum or Jackson State finest, that's what we understand. That in that off season, when people are asleep and they don't feel like working, we was working, because we didn't fail that much, but we failed in the moment that we expected to win in. You know what I'm saying? So when we had the opportunity in the offseason this past year with Coach T.C. Taylor, he was letting us understand that this is the moment that you want this moment in December, this is where it starts, in January. And unfortunately, that was a long 11 months, but it was worth it in the end, having that, hoisting that trophy up. I was telling a lot of guys, like, when we was there the first time, confetti was falling, but it wasn't falling on me. It was falling on somebody else. I was just so happen to be there. And I was telling them, like, my dream was this time next year when that confetti fall is going to be falling on us, And that was always our goal, man. That was always the dream that we had, like, the confetti falling on us, because the work that we put in, because the sacrifices that we made, because of the determination that we had as a team. We don't care if we was down 20 or up 40. We knew, ain't nobody gonna beat us. They can't stay on the field with us. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the mindset of failing brings you. You know what I'm saying? It brings you that understanding that I can only fail too many times before it's time to get back up. It's time to keep fighting. and it's time to go win that championship the right way. You know, the SWAC championship was good, but after a while, winning it ain't fun no more. Winning the SWAC championship, is that fun to you?
I mean,
we don't enjoy that. That's just a normal win for us.
I mean, listen, we wanted it. You know, in order to even be a national champion, you got to become a SWAC champion first. But I get what you're saying. Keep going. Keep going.
We don't really like get up for that. You know what I'm saying? We get up for the national championship. You know, because we understand that's what Jackson State. That's what we want. We wasn't content with SWAC champions after that 2021, 2022, 2023. We wasn't content with that no more. Because we had already passed that milestone, you know what I'm saying? It was time to us to take that next step and to be national champions. And hopefully, you know, as an alumni, I can see them take that next step and go back to back.
I love that, man. I love that. So much to unpack with that. I'll ask you this. You weathered the storm, man. And I'm asking you this because you are a team captain. You know, I'm not gonna say were. You are a team captain. And you were a part of the leadership group that represented this national championship team. I know you had options. You considered possibly going a different route. What made you come back to Jackson State and stick this thing out with Coach T.C. Taylor?
When Coach T.C. Taylor got Coach Manny Ramirez.
Okay, talk to me. Come on.
So people don't know this, man. When I first entered the portal 2021, I went to two HBCUs on a visit. I went to Texas Southern and I went to Jackson State. Okay. And everybody know I ended up committing to Jackson State and how that career went. But when I went to Texas Southern on that visit, I got to meet Coach Manny Ramirez for the first time in 2020. And just the conversations that me and him had in that one visit, like, it had me even considering Texas Southern. And that was before Texas Southern, like, you know, Texas Southern wasn't, you know, much, but he had me considering going there just because of what he could offer me as a coach, you know? Because people don't understand, like, Coach Manny Ramirez, he been to the top of the mountain as a player and as a coach. And if you can learn from somebody that been on top of the mountain, why wouldn't I do that? As an O-lineman? You know what I'm saying? So, like, when Coach T.C. Taylor went out and got him, it was. I promise you, I called Coach T. He didn't have to call me. I called him. I said, where can I sign up in? Because I knew what Coach Ramirez would bring to the team. You know what I'm saying? I knew what he would bring to the O-line. He would bring a voice of it's like playing for somebody that been to the top. You want to play better. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just for me. It was for the whole team. Like, we start as an O-line, we rally behind our coach. You know, and I knew that would happen with a player. I mean, with a coach like Coach Manny Ramirez, and I knew I feel like that was something that we was missing the previous year. Okay. And I felt like, oh, that piece is here. Oh, I think I knew we was gonna go on a run. Mm-hmm. I knew right then and there we had the pieces. You know what I'm saying? That we needed to go on that run this past season. And Coach TC, he know his stuff. People don't understand. Like, I knew. So he said, "Oh man, I'm about to go back to calling the play." I was like, "Oh, he about to score 50." They say JSU about 40, JSU about 50. Wow. They don't understand. Coach TC it's like playing Madden on rookie with Coach TC. Like, he just seeing the defense. He'll tell you, "Oh man, we about to run the post corner because the corner he too soft." I'm like, "Man, what? Coach, how you know that?" Because he do that, and that's how Coach Manny is. Like, "Oh, we about to run the ball right here." Because the defense running a 4-1 box. Mm-hmm. Oh, they think we soft. Okay, we show you what 4-1 box will do. Yeah. Now we get to the point halfway through the season, we got 9-man boxes. Yeah. Irv got almost 1,000 yards, 9 games. He only played 7 of them. Yep. Well, we knew that was going to happen with a coach like Coach Manny. We knew that was going to happen when Coach TC started calling the plays again. So it was nothing for me to just say, you know what, it's time for me to go back to where I knew that was what Jackson State football was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, 7-4, that was all right, but that wasn't Jackson State. That wasn't our brand. Mm-hmm. You know, that wasn't the brand that we put on in 2022. That's what not put on, but put out. Mm-hmm. You know, we didn't put that out in 2023, but in 2024, we knew what the offseason that we had, and we knew what the coaching staff that Coach TC brought in, especially Coach shout out Coach Orr. You know, we knew what the pieces that he brought in. Well, and we knew I knew what players that we already had there, mind you. Shout out to Jeremiah. We knew I knew all the guys that was gonna be there. Irv, and after he got hurt, I'm like, man, I knew Irv gonna come back healthy, strong. Like, it's all in the mind with him. You know what I'm saying? So it was just nothing for me to just say, I'm going back home. I knew y'all was gonna accept me. It's the I love. I got love for y'all. You know what I'm saying? For us. So it was nothing for me to just come back.
I want you to do this, man. You say a lot, boy. I can go many ways with this. No. You're good. You're good. I noticed something. Coach Manny didn't do a lot of recruiting from the portal. I want you to talk about that O-line room. Maybe for Tiger Nation that doesn't quite understand the player personnel of what's behind. Because like I said, you were leaders. You were, a voice of reason. You were someone that the underclassmen or those that are looking back and looking up to you were able to see you and hear from you, and you led by example. I saw you out in practice, and you were the same Evan that was at Jack State. You first in the line, you leading the drills, you and Kirk doing your thing, and proud to see that. But I want to talk about running this thing back, since you understand roster makeup, you understand what's in that room. Our brother DeAndre Towns Blue would have been at this game, but he got a chance to get another year, and he decided to take that. But let's talk about what is remaining behind. Let's talk about your O-line room that we have going into this 25 years.
So let's talk about when he got there. He didn't have to do much recruiting because the pieces was already in the room. Okay. When you put a coach like that, it was enough for him to make what people saw in 2023 as far as our O-line room. They kind of thought, oh man, they missing all of these pieces. Okay. We wasn't missing pieces. We was missing the coach that's fine tuning those pieces, and that's no shade to the coach that was there, but as you can see with Coach Manny, like he just fine tuned the pieces that was there. He didn't need much. He just needed players that wanted to be there, that wanted to be coached by the best, that wanted to step up, to really. If you want to play it like if you want to be a champion, you got to play like a champion. You got to practice like a champion, and he showed us what that was. As far as being a Super Bowl champ, he went to the Super Bowl. Yeah. So it's nothing else that he can teach us or he can't tell us because he already been there. So it's only that all we had to do was listen, So for him to come back, running back this year with the players that's still in that room, because there was only two people missing, me and Kirk, that's a testament to who he is as a coach. Those guys, they've been waiting, It's a lot of guys waiting in the wind. They're going to see next year. Shout out to those guys, Bam, and, those guys that's in that room that's ready to step up now. And to Dre, he really I wouldn't say he set back, but he set behind me, and he learned how to be that leader for the room, And because it's not like we needed a guy there we needed a new guy, a new leader for the room. We just needed somebody that's going to sit there and know that it's not my time to lead yet. But Dre know that this year is his year, That's his year to lead the O-line. I told him that straight up. It's your year to lead that room. Quay, it's your year to lead those tackles, you know what I'm saying? So as far as that O-line, that's just Coach Manny being Coach Manny, man. We a tight-knit group. We have dinner every Saturday and Sunday. Coach Manny, shout out Coach Manny and his wife, Miss Ramirez. They do a great job at keeping us connected, keeping us together as a team. As an O-line, because that's a team amongst a team right there. Because one thing that we talked about in the O-line room, 5=1. And when one of us not playing right, it ain't on the other four of us to get on him. It's for the other four of us to build him up, because we is only as strong as our weakest link. Right. And as you did say earlier, that. We came into the not celebration. We came into HBCU Legacy Ball, doing what we do at Jackson, like leading being in the front, leading. That's just an expectation. That's our standard, right. And you can't hide being a leader. That was something that I was born with, and I had to step into that role. Mm-hmm. So it's like I can't turn it off, And so I feel like if I see something that needs to be done, or if I know what our schedule is as far as like what our coaches expect, our coach's expectation of us, like that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And Coach TC Taylor, you're the head coach, so I'm in my head, I'm back at Jackson. It's a different group of O-linemen, but that's the same position to me. So, it was nothing for me to just step up, and do what needed to be done, because I'm here to win.
There you go, man. Let's do this. So you're down here, man, and you guys get a chance to showcase your talent. Have you had a chance to talk with? Because I know you have aspirations to play at the next level. What kind of interactions have you been having with the teams that are down here, the scouts and whatnot?
Man, I really just try to lead that up to my agent. Honestly, lead it up to my agent and just play football.
Okay.
So I try to control what I control, and the stuff I can't control, I let it be. And so I've let my agent handle all of that stuff. And what I do is I just sit out and I play football. And that's as simple as I can. I can take the question that you asked me.
Oh no, it's all good, all good, man. So let me ask you this real quick, man. Let's. You got your degree. You're an alum now. I was talking to officially. Of course, we know the percentages. 1% of all, college athletes go play pro in that respective sport, right? The other 99% go into the professional realm in other industries. I know they had the career fair down here. It was something that is a big event. What does life after football look like for you, man? After football, as Coach TC said at practice, football is going to end one day, whether it be 20 years from now, whether it be 5 years, whether it be this weekend, we don't know. But what does that look like for you after your football days over with? What's your aspiration?
Like you said, that career fair today was big for us, man. A lot of those guys, like you said, we're not promised, tomorrow. So as far as today, I put my nicest suit on, and I went down there, and I got to talk to several different companies, such as Allstate, the Cardinals, some police departments, some sheriff departments, Foot Locker, just different brands, man, and trying to sell myself, just like if I was selling myself to a team, because at the end of the day, making money is making money, whether it's in football or in the workforce, and I want to be somewhere where I'm accepted for who I am, and at the end of the day, whether that's for a team or for a Fortune 500 company, that's why I got my degree. I just want to do something that's gonna make me, proud to wake up every morning, that I don't feel like I'm going to work. I'm going to something that I love, my career.
Absolutely. I mean, they say, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life, man.
Exactly. So, that's why I see Ken walking around here every day smiling.
Hey, look, I 20 years in sales, and I never thought I would have been doing media stuff, but I mean, you get to follow your passion just like you guys are, man. So it's fun to do that. Let me ask you this, man. If I was a GM, right, and I'm an owner of a team, and I asked you, why should I give Evan Henry a shot, to join my pro football team? How would you answer that question?
Not only are you going to get a hard worker on the field, you're going to get a team player, not only a captain, somebody that's going to stay down and work, somebody that's going to push his teammates, a coachable guy, somebody that you don't have to run behind to see where he at. I'm always going to show up on time. Somebody that just loves to be around the game. Honestly, I'm here. I'll play whatever you want me to play it, Coach. Some people, they comfortable in one position. My coach tell me to go play fullback, I'm playing fullback. If he tell me to go kick the ball, it might not be the best kick he done seen. Well, guess what? I'm doing it because wherever he need me at for that moment, I'm doing it. So you're going to get 100% out of me every day.
I love that, man. I love that. Let me ask you this, since you guys are in the middle of this experience, how important is the HBCU Legacy Bowl? Well, all HBCUs are celebrated. I think the leadership for this week, obviously the legendary Doug Williams, Shaq Harris, and all of the sponsors and all of those who have a hand in this, man. They roll the red carpet out for you guys, man. They maximize all your time. But how important is it for HBCUs to have this week and the players to come down here and get an opportunity to showcase what they can do one more time?
It's extremely important. Okay. Extremely important. Getting that opportunity to showcase one last time, putting the pads on one last time in front of the scouts, in front of a random group of talent. You know, this is not just at practice where the scouts come in and see you going against freshmen, see you going against guys that have a couple years left to develop. You know, you're getting a chance to go against the best, essentially. You're getting a chance to go against the best that the HBCU landscape has to offer, and it's so important because we didn't have this, you know, for a long time. We had just a couple bowl games, you know, spread out amongst all of the colleges across the country. So when you get a chance and an opportunity to, you know, add your own spin on that, getting a HBCU bowl game specific, it's very important, not only for the black college landscape, but for other avenues, like I'm not sure his name, but buddy from Alabama A&M, you know, getting an opportunity to go to the Reese's Bowl. You know, it's just
Yeah. Carson Vincent.
Oh yeah. So
I think that's his name. Is it Vincent? I know it's Vincent. Carson Vincent.
Yeah. So just getting that opportunity to just really show what HBCU ball has to offer, you know, and being on the biggest stage, the NFL Network. Shout out to the NFL Network for being another sponsor. And Tulane as well, you know, getting a chance to use that Power 5, Group of 5 field, you know what I'm saying, and being able to play practice at the Saints practice facility. A lot of people don't get those opportunities, man, and I'm grateful, truly. And doing it with my brothers, my coaches, can't ask for nothing else. That's just a storybook ending, I'm telling you, storybook ending. I got to win a championship.
Yeah.
Playing with my brothers, coaches, man. I couldn't ask for nothing else, you know?
Let me ask you this, and then we'll get ready to close you out, man. If Saturday is your last game playing football, you know, at a collegiate / professional level, how would you describe your playing days? If you had one word to say, my college career, how would you summarize that?
With words or just with actions?
Words. Let's do words.
Okay, I was gonna say like. Okay. Yeah. But with words, just winning.
Winner, huh?
A winner.
A winner, man. I love it.
In all facets.
Yeah. Hey, man.
I won on the field. I won off the field.
Yeah.
I got an opportunity to be a part of something. History.
Yeah.
History.
Yeah.
Ain't too many people that got that. And they playing day, so I could walk away. Yeah. If Saturday my last game, I'll walk away a happy man. Cause my second to last game and my last game got two things in common. Matter of fact, my last 3 games got 3 things in common. A ring for each one of them. I'm telling you, I got a ring for each one of them.
Yeah, that's clutch. I like that.
This is my last year. I did it the right way and I did it on top.
I love it, man. Well, listen. That camera right there, man, got Tiger Nation on the other side, man. This is your salutation, I must say, you know, as you address the fans that love you so much, man, and support you guys. So, you know, give them some parting words, man.
Thank you for the opportunity, man. Giving a young kid from Texas the opportunity to come here and do something that I wouldn't have an opportunity anywhere else to do. And I truly thank y'all for accepting me for who I am, for accepting me for the player that I become. And I will be back. I promise you, I will be back. Every homecoming, every championship.
Yeah.
I'm here for it all. So, thank you to y'all love, man.
Hey, man, very well said. Tiger Nation. I don't have to add anything to that, man. Y'all know where we at. Y'all know who I am. D I love. Go Tigers, baby.